Hello, I'm Anand Naidu in Washington. The main story is brought to you by Al Jazeera. The Obama administration has released new details about the intelligence failures that allowed a man carrying explosives to board a plane to the United States on Christmas Day. In a national address, President Obama outlined a series of steps to improve the country's security, but stopped short of blaming any one person or agency, saying the failures were systemic. He also said the American public would not be held hostage by fear. Hamas says Israel has launched 3 airstrikes in Gaza. Hospital doctors say 1 man was killed. Our correspondent Ayman Mohideen has the latest from Gaza City.
There have been at least 3 different airstrikes across the Gaza Strip. According to eyewitnesses we've been able to speak to, the 3 different airstrikes have been in either open areas, open fields, or empty buildings in various parts, including the eastern Gaza Strip and an area that is close to the border between Israel and Gaza, as well as one location in southeastern Gaza City.
The United Nations is calling for an investigation into war crimes by Sri Lankan troops. It comes after the UN says it's authenticated footage allegedly showing Sri Lankan troops executing Tamil prisoners in the final days of last year's civil war there. 2 former contractors at the U.S. security firm Blackwater, now known as Z, have been arrested and charged with the murder of 2 Afghans in Kabul. A federal indictment says the men shot dead the 2 Afghans following a traffic accident last year. At least 1 other person was injured. The military veterans also face attempted murder and weapons charges. They have said they were justified in opening fire on the car. 3 detainees being held at Bagram prison in Afghanistan have challenged their detention in a U.S. court. Last April, a federal judge ruled they have the right to have their cases heard in American courts, but the Obama administration appealed that decision. More than 600 detainees are being held at Bagram. None have been charged with a crime or put on trial. And those are our top stories. Don't forget you can keep up to date with all the news on our website, and you'll find that at aljazeera.net/English.